Alright boys, welcome back to the channel, the special one, semi-final today, potentially a final as well. I've just seen, we're supposed to play Tondela in the league, but by complete sheer fluke we beat Porto today in the semi-final. The final is just a few days later, so we've got that to do. Two big games, we're still doing well in the league, we've lost a game but we're still on top. It is a big ask today. We've actually lost Duck as well. His loan has finished. We're trying to get it back, trying to get him back, but it's not been completed in time. So, yeah, we're missing the star man. But let's see if we can pull off a shock today. Right, let's get into it. Smash a like on today's video for me. Really appreciate it if you could do that. Put your score predictions down below. Don't cheat. Do it before the game. Put your score predictions down below in the comments. Let's get into it. Alright, so it is Porto today. As you could see, since the Friense game, we've only played 3 games. Obviously 3 league games, 1 defeat, 2 decent wins. I just was getting a bit worried we hadn't won in 3 games there, even though they were difficult games. Sporting was a really poor game. No highlights whatsoever until they had a penalty. I think we had maybe 1 effort late on, and then that was it. A really strange performance, but we've responded well with two other wins. Yes, Casapia and Bayamar down at the bottom of the table, but it's helped us just help with the confidence after a couple of draws and a defeat. So we're over halfway through the season now. We are still, well, we're 7 points clear of Firenze. Sporting can't go up, so we are 10 points clear of that 4th spot. The other, sort of like the promotion playoff top 2, goes up to the top league. Yeah, and it's a big one today, and we've got problems. So Kubu is out injured. We've lost Duck, 2 leading goal scorers out of the team. We're also losing Dakari as well today. So I'm going to put Seni in, the veteran, in for Dakari. And then it's just a question of what do we do about the others. I'm going to put Diaz in. I've rested Sagota. He'd had a little bit of an injury. I've rested Sagota. We're going to play Ollie Youngs and we're going to play Ferrero. So we've got a very young attacking lineup. 18 years old, Ollie Young's the Englishman. We've just had a bid from Braga for 175 grand up front, raising to 375. Luckily, the board have allowed me to reject it. He's only valued at £6,750. So if another bid comes in, it is the 3rd bid they've put in, and each time it's been a bigger bid. So I think if another bid does come in, we may face losing another star. So Ollie Youngs is going to start on the right. Sagota, our most experienced player out of the lot, on the left-hand side, just 26. And up front, we're going with Maya, who's done very well. 4 goals, 2 assists, 7.32 in his last 5. He's in good form. And then we're going to go Ferreira, who's just struggled a little bit. His fitness doesn't help him. He can only get through like 60 minutes of games before he needs to be subbed. He will start up front. And on the bench, we've got young Porto, who is, with pace 17, may cause problems today. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm going to go for Porto up front to start with, I think. Let's go for Porto up front to start with Maya. Let's get Porto coming off the left, because he's used to that. We've played him in that inside forward position a lot. In the midfield, we did rest a few the last game, actually. We took a little bit of a rest and rested a few. Let's get Pasheshu in, the club captain, the youngster. We're also going to go in Dai and Wadja in the middle of midfield. Let's see what Porto put out. It's sort of like the league. It's not the main cup. It's not like the FA Cup. It's like the League Cup. But money, I said losers get about 180 grand out of today, so we're going to get that. I've been told by Dodger Gamer that he thinks it's a neutral venue. Well, it is a neutral venue. Estadio Luz. Porto will line up with a 4-4-2. Timothy Weah they've got up front. Trezeguet out on the left-hand side. Yeah, it's going to be their strongest lineup. Timothy Weah. Yeah. Their strongest lineup. Just going to put it onto positive to start. Right, here we go. As I said, their strongest 11. We're missing our two centre forwards, our centre half. But we'll see. We'll see. You never know. All right, Ndiaye, Segota. We have got two Porto boys actually in the lineup with Diaz and Ndiaye. They've been allowed to play. All right, Conceição, Vitinha, Romario, the rest. Are they going to get a crossing early? Oh, Conceição's just skinned Diaz. It's lasted not even 7 minutes. Not even 7 minutes. Even Nielsen's 20th goal of the season. The first attack of the game. Heartbroken already. Just thought if we get our noses in front, you never know. Right, can we create chances? Even though we've not strongest up there, we've still got quality players who could score goals. Wadja. Ndiaye. And every time it looks like we're going to build an attack, we just, without really much pressure on us, both goals have just come from us giving them the ball when we've been in half-decent areas to attack. They've just sat off us. That last one, I just waited for the time to pounce, and Trezeguet's run over half the length of the pitch. Sene's just jogging along, lads. He tried to get a tackle in at the end. I think he actually got a half a touch on it in the end. But his efforts were way too late. 2-0 down. We're going to shout at him because we can do better than this. Segota, Maya. Oh, big chance. Big chance. And now the highlight is continuing. Pacheco. Trezeguet. He's at us again down this left-hand side. Blocked. Vitinha. It's maybe just a good option to see. Obviously, Porto and Benfica and Sporting are miles ahead of a lot of teams in the division. But just in case we do actually get promoted again this year, it's going to be just a bit of a wake-up call. Probably for me to see how bad we actually are and what we'll need to do. Maybe not to compete at the top end, but to even compete in the top division, as Porto has had a chance himself. Porto were wanting Porto at the start of the season, but we managed to secure his signature. And we've had a couple of chances. Right, Wadja, don't lose it this time, bud. Into Young's highlight over. Yeah, so it just need to show us where we need to be. But it's been encouraging the last 10 minutes or so. Right, it's cleared. Wadja's going to get that. I don't want to see a break for them boys. All the way back to Sene, the veteran. Pacheco. Into Ndiaye. Segota. Ndiaye. He's going to lose it. Timothy Weah is in. Oh, brutal, lads. Absolutely brutal. We've given the ball away 3 times in the middle of midfield, and we've been punished 3 times in the first 31 minutes of the game. We've actually had 9 attempts on goal. Right, so got a corner. Cleared. He's going to get another go at it here. He's pulled it back to Revan, the captain. Wadja. Ndiaye. Oh, he's lost it again. He's done it again. Pacheco's there. Fuck me. Vitinha. Timothy Weah is through. Timothy Weah scores. That may be offside. It is offside. So goal disallowed. It stays 3-0. But once again, us having possession of the ball is probably the worst thing that we can have. Right. Show me something else. But 9 chances. 4 on target. We should have maybe put 1 or 2 of those away. Maya had a good effort. Maybe should have done better with that header. Porto. Right, and die again. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Them two in the middle of midfield. All they've done is give the ball away. Right, Sosa can come on. Bruno Ramirez. Jesus Christ. Trezeguet is in. Into Timothy Weah. And it's offside again. Thank God for that. What are they doing in there? Well, they're checking it. It is offside. Does tell you down at the bottom before that bit comes up, so you know. Right, double change. I don't think it's going to matter much to the result, but just get hold of it in the middle of midfield. They're not even hard passes that they're doing either. They've completely bottled it, them two. Right. Interesting kick from Thiago. He's managed to find Youngs and Pacheco down his side, but we've lost it again with a simple pass. Right, Ramirez, the sub, has taken over. He's done very well. Maya Here he goes. Angle's a bit tight. Well, we knew that he was not going to square it. He was never going to square it in a million years, was he? Just going to put it onto cautious now. We don't want the result to escape us, but we've done pretty well. We've been in at 56% possession. As I said, we've been the masters of our own downfall here today. Right, Porto is nipped in really well there. I don't know what was going on there. I didn't know if he'd pulled up with his hamstring or just tried to do a 2-footer for no reason when he had the ball. But we've lost it again. Trezeguet. Diaz has been beaten in the air. Vitinha. Wolf. Off the post. Cleared. It's coming back at us again. Dest. We've blocked it. Okay, one last change. We're going to get Ferrara on the youngster on this right-hand side. Maya's there. Youngs is there. It's going to count. We've got ourselves a goal. Here we go. Youngs is actually now coming off the pitch. Damn it. But never mind. Oh, we can change it. Tell you what, we're gonna keep him on. We're going to go attacking. We'll keep Youngs on. And we'll take off Porto. And we'll put Ferreira up front. Encourage. But it's coming to an end. Nothing's happened since we scored. Unfortunately, they've got a free kick in stoppage time. And we've given away a penalty. Well, we haven't given away anything, have we? There would have been a push. It's just how Football Manager likes to do things sometimes. So it's going to be a penalty to finish it off. 4-1, I think, is a little bit harsh. Even though they've had 2 goals disallowed. We've played well. Timothy Weah steps up. Come on, Thiago Pereira. Ooh, he nearly had it. Timothy Weah seals it 4-1. He's 17th of the season. And the cup dream is done. And there it is. Game over. 15 attempts, only 5 on target with an XG of 1.59. We were beating them XG-wise until they had that penalty. Ramirez has come on and played actually pretty well. Hands on hips. Unlucky boys. It wasn't meant to be. Performance okay. Result a bit of a killer. But remember, we are playing Porto. You would expect us to be having these sort of results. How are Porto actually doing? They're second in the table. So we've been given 187,000. I'm not quite sure if we actually got any ticket money for that. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. If we did, it was minimal. Right, okay, back to the bread and butter. It's actually Tondela, so quite a big game. They're 5th. They're going very well. Can we get Duck in time? Let's find out. All right, boys, we're back. Bit of transfer news. Duck is back again. We're having to pay a loan fee now. We're having to pay 20 grand for now till the end of the season. We've paid 80% of his wages, so a little bit less. For some reason, that's all we could pay, even though we had money spare. So we're paying a little bit less on his wages, but it's cost me 20 grand. But I thought he could be the difference maybe between us going up and not. So for sake of 20 grand, we had £115,000 in the transfer budget. 20 grand when we're nearly £2 million in debt is not the worst thing that can happen. As you can see, we've barely spent anything else. On the out, Alfonso Catano was a player we played sort of like the second season. Did quite well in midfield, just struggled physically. Strength 5, which wasn't great. He just lacked a little bit. But we have picked up another midfielder. This was recommended by my scout, Otavio Augusto. 18 years old, can kind of do it all. His box-to-box isn't bad. I'm thinking he may be a box-to-box in the end. His physicals aren't too bad. He's only 18. If we can get that up to sort of like 13 at a push, I think he might have a chance. So he's in, Duck's in. I think we've got a couple of suspensions, that's fine. But we have got Yakubu back fit. So we're going to go Yakubu, and we're going to go Duck, and we're going to go Maya on that right-hand side. Who is it? Will maybe feel a little bit harsh that he's not in the team today. Sene, you can get yourself out, buddy. Young's on the bench. Pereira, let's get you out. Let's get the U player on Augusto. And Dyes in suspended, so let's get the youngster Martins in. Pereira can come back in actually. There we go. Let's get Porto on the bench. Okay, there we go. Probably, actually, at the moment, probably my best 4 in terms of attacking wise. I don't know how long Yakuba will last. Pacheco's actually suspended, so let's get him out. Silva in. But Tondela are going pretty well themselves. As I said, the 5th. There you go. You've got your favourite number. Augusto. Was wanted by bigger clubs again. There was a couple of French Liga clubs that were interested. There was someone in Spain as well, all top flight clubs, so we've done very well. We have paid a lot of his wages, but I thought it would be worth it. We take a risk. He's 1,700. We've got loads of money spare. I just thought it was worth the risk. Time to develop him over the next couple of years as well. We'll get him training, try and get them physicals up, and he won't be a bad little player. If things are going all right today, we'll get him involved as much as we can. We've started to go in attacking. Let's take the game to Tondela. Even though it's been a quiet opening 20 minutes, we've had, 3 shots. Okay, over half an hour in. First highlight of the game, Wadja. We're getting it back. Revan, Dakare, Martins. Back to Dakare. He's clipped one into Maya. Love it. Duck, he's in. He's back. He scores. 1-0. Dakare we missed as well in the last game. He's extra little bit of pace and quality back there. Duck finishes it really well. Cool as you like. He's 15th of the season. Martin's the youngster. Dakare we've missed. He's on loan, Dakare. We really need to do a lovely touch by Maya, by the way. He's coming into his own. He's the youngster Maya. And we've got our noses in front against a half-decent Tondela side. And it's half-time. We'll take that. Pretty straightforward. Only one highlight in the whole half. But if we're going to get it, then that's fine. Right, start the second. Sogota, goalkeeper's come out, Niassi, and done very well. I think the highlight's going to continue here. They might get in. No, it's a decent head. They are going to get in. They've picked up the seconds. Valente. Martins has stepped in very well. And then Revan steps in. But it's going to come back at us. Martins. Salvador. Corte. Can we get a cross, boys? Can we get a cross? Can we stop the cross? No, we can't. What a surprise. We just let somebody cross. Try not to get angry with my players because it's just the match engine. And now the match engine shows stopping crosses. Just don't exist, do they? No even attempt. It just looks like he's the laziest player in the world. It's a brilliant ball, by the way. 1-1. Let's demand some more. So we're back to square one. In a game that's only had 2 highlights. Okay, we're going to see where this highlight goes. We're going to have to make some changes. People are struggling. It's only been a few days since the Porto game. Maybe Yakubu's just come back as well from injury. Dakare's just come back, but he's not too bad. And they're going to build another attack here. Mora. Can we get that, Sogota? Yes, we can. Into Yakubu. Probably a last bit of action. Maya's in. Finish for me, buddy. He smashes it home. 2-1. Get in. Right, we're going to knock that down to positive. Let's get some subs on. Do we risk the youngster? Do we be brave? Right, we need to get Yakubu off anyway, don't we? Let's get Porto on again. Who else is really struggling? Martins is struggling. Let's put Wadja as the ball winner. And let's go Augusto in there. Let's see how well the young Brazilian does. And then we'll keep the last sub just for we're still 25 minutes. But what a strike from Maya. Yakubu linking up as well. Maya's now struggling himself, so let's get Ferrar on that right-hand side for the last few minutes. Can we see it out, boys? Let's focus. They hated that. And we've got away with, looks like we've got away with one there. Right, can we see it out, boys? Coming into the last, 4 or 5 minutes. Tackle, no. Diaz is underneath it. Nice, cool little header into Sogota. Oh, we've lost it again with that switch of play. Revan. Into Sogota, who's picked up a nice little area in the half space. What's he got? Oh, he's just run into someone. Wadja now takes over. Out to Diaz, the left back, who is tired, to say the least. Porto, lovely football. We've sealed it. 3-1. Get in. Two quick, simple passes. Wadja, did he feed in? Yeah, he did. Fed in Diaz. Diaz back into Sogota, who slides a lovely pass into the sub Porto, and the youngster gets on the score sheet for his 5th of the season. We've picked up another 3 points in the league. Well done, lads. Good win. Let's just see how the other results did from the weekend. So what I think I am going to do, boys, as well, ahead of Sunday's episode, I'm going to kick right on. We're going to kick on maybe up to 10 games while we're sort of like in control. There's no more cups to deal with and stuff. It's just simple. Well, simple. Not as simple as terms of getting wins, but simple league matches all the way through. So we'll come back. We'll come back at some point later on in the season and just see how far we're off. Maybe just to secure a league or promotion or something like that. But we will kick on a good number of games now. Duck sets the record for most player of the matches. I think they're so desperate. It was so easy to get Duck on loan twice. I'm thinking that we're going to be able to get him back if we have any money to spend next season. But on the same point, they used Dakare. Let's just see what the situation is with Dakare. He's got another year left. What's he valued at? We can't afford it. But we've had him for 3 seasons, and I'd like to make it 4. Even if we do get promoted, we maybe need to strengthen in there. Revan, to be fair, the centre half. To be fair, both centre halves have done very well. Revan, the youngster, has come in, but we go up. He's turning into a fantastic defender. We probably just get another one in there. Senny will go at the end of the season anyway. Get rid of him. Probably get rid of the other centre half as well, Claudio Silva, because he's not going to be good enough. Oh, his pace and strength. His pacing good. It's just his strength that lets him down. We might just hang on to him just as maybe as a 4th choice. See if we can still work on them numbers. Right, boys, big result there down at the bottom. Firenze and Firenze were playing each other 2nd and 3rd. So there he has 20 games. We've got 14 games to go. We are now 10 points clear of 2nd place, 10 points clear of 3rd place. Let's see. We'll kick on. Yeah, we'll kick on 10 games. See how we do. Fingers crossed. Promotion, championship, whatever you want to call it, will be all but sealed. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you smash a like on today's video for me. Muchly appreciated. Check out loads of content as well coming through the channel for the rest of the week. Tomorrow night, I've got my Super League video where I'm introducing my new Patreon league, which is starting. For anyone who's got FM21 and is a Patreon on the channel. Links to my Patreon, by the way, down below in the comments. And then we've got Basque. We've got Stream Save on Saturday night as well. But for the special one, we'll see you on Sunday morning. Cheers, guys. See you later.